Alright guys, so I'm on the way down to Palm Beach, going to meet with a driver, another black card driver. His name's Trent. So Trent works Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, all that. So I'm gonna get some of his advice on what times of the year it's better, what areas are better, and how he does in that area, because even though I'm visiting that area, not always gonna exactly have the exact, how it actually is on the best times of the year or what times of the year, all that. So start trying to get some local drivers, get some of their view or their take on that particular area, because they live there, they work there year round, so they have a better understanding than I do. I'm just giving you guys a glimpse of it. I'm gonna get their take on it and see how it is from an actual driver that's from that area, that works that area, that's been working that area for a while. So like and subscribe. We're gonna get in this episode. I'm gonna talk to Trent. Let's see what Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, all that really is like. So get out, make sure it's clean. Alright, so today, let's see how Boca Raton is. I'm right here off Jog Road. Somebody gave me some advice going down here. Stay in this area. Said Boca's actually a good spot for Uber Premier. And it's about 1 o'clock after lunch. It's on a Saturday, so it should start to pick up a little bit. So let's see how Boca Raton is today. I've actually done quite a few rides down here, but let's see what Boca looks like. I'm down there right now. I'm past the airport, down there like Lake Worth Beach, Glen Acres, and then now I'm working my way down to Boca Raton, which, Hypoluxo Road, all that, Boynton Beach. So Boca, I still got about 30 minutes. So I'm just going to drive down. Let's see what it looks like, trying to get some Premier rides down here, because it's a small little area, but it's not at the same time. If you ever notice, South Florida, once you hit Palm Beach, it just kind of all merges together. It's like one big, huge area, but it's a good area. So driving down to Boca, I got a XL ride. So it's like $9. It's not that far, so I'm gonna go pick these people up. Not a bad start. XL, Comfort, Premier is what I'm gonna try and do today. Not necessarily so much Comfort, but if it pays good, I'm gonna take it. But XL ain't too bad. Let's see if I can get some more Premier rides. It'll be awesome. But hey, I'm gonna take this 9-hour trip. Let's see what happens. So that XL ride turned out to be actually pretty good. They gave me a $5 tip, so I made $14, $13.98 really, but $14 off that little short ride. It was only like a couple miles. So when people do give you a tip, it makes a huge difference, but you can't take that ride expecting a tip. But I'm grateful, I appreciate it. So now still heading down South Boca Raton, see if we can get some Premier rides. XL's good too, so whatever works. Let's try to make some money today, see how Boca is. One thing about Boca too though is gas super expensive here. Now certain spots, but it's still Palm Beach County, but it is more expensive. I dropped that lady off the other day. It was like $4.19 now. Seeing a little bit better in some spots, but it's still more expensive than like Palm Beach actually wasn't too much more than like Fort Pierce and all that. So certain areas you got to be careful. I always make sure I got a full tank anyways. I get about halfway, because you never know where that next ride's going to take you. So I just did another Comfort ride. Just trying to go to Boca. Did a Comfort ride. It was like $9. Not too bad. Then I get another Comfort ride that pops up, because I only got Comfort, Premier, and XL on, and it's $60 to go to Miami. It's like 59 miles. So it's literally $1 a mile. It's like an hour time frame, so it's like $1 a minute. So it's not that bad of a trip. I've made like 20-something so far. So even though I don't really care to go to Miami because I'm not having much luck down there, it's not a bad ride. $60, kind of need the money, and I'll just kind of work my way back up there. Maybe, you never know, it might actually be busy down there today, and I might actually make some money. There might be a reason why I got that trip to go down there. So yeah, it's not a Premier ride where I'm getting $120, but I'm getting $1 a mile, and well, I need the money. So it's one of the things where sometimes it's like you can be picky, but then you're not making the money, or you get something that's not bad and take it because you're gonna make some money. So that's kind of where I'm at now, is I'm gonna take it because it's not bad money. But I could be picky and try to stick with the original plan and trying to do Premier, but there might not be no rides. So might as well take the $60, work my way back up here, and do it like that, because it's still early. $60, that put me at almost 80-something dollars. Maybe they'll tip, I don't know, but not planning on it, but you never know. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it turns out pretty good. I took that ride, and now that ride said 59 miles. It was like 64. And I've noticed that lately too, is Uber will tell you mileage and it actually ends up being longer. So when you try to calculate the mileage per what it's paying you, try to get dollar a mile, whatever mileage you're looking for, it's not very accurate. And it's off by not a whole lot. So it's not like, oh, it's off by 10 miles. No, but it's off 4 or 5 miles each time. Well, 4 or 5 miles, it makes a huge difference when you're paying me $1 a mile, and I'm not sure if I want to do it. But it's kind of a sneaky tactic. I think they're doing it on purpose. I don't think it's just the GPS messing up or glitch or anything. I think actually Uber is doing it on purpose to try to pay you less money. Because think about it. If you're going to take a ride that's $1 a mile, and then it's 4 or 5 miles off, and it's every time like that, and you might not take that ride because it wouldn't be quite $1 a mile. You'd be like, I don't feel like going that much farther. Well, all that does add up. The same way I always say too is when you don't complain about that or fight for that few dollars that it owes you, whether it's a toll, whether it's whatever, all that stuff adds up to millions of dollars when it comes to Uber. So you got to remember that stuff. You got to pay attention. They're very sneaky, and I don't think they're going to change. I think they're just going to continue to be that way. Just how Uber is. I mean, I don't try to really complain about it. I just try to break it down and show you, like, they do this stuff for a reason. They are a business, so in a sense you can understand it, but at the same time, when it affects you, well, it's kind of a problem. But I don't know how to get them to change. I don't know if there is anything you can do to get them to change. And so the only thing I could think of is, well, I'm going to do whatever I can to better myself to make some money and help other people do the same thing, which is why I do the channel, because ain't no sense of complaining. They're obviously not going to change. So I'm going to figure out whatever I got to do to make some money. I'm going to figure out the best way that helps me. I don't care if it helps them or not. As long as it helps me out or helps somebody else out, that's the whole point. Because at the end of the day, I care less about Uber. All I care about trying to make some money, pay some bills, and help some other people learn how to navigate it too. So I'm back in Miami to see what happens. Didn't really want to come back down here, but I didn't really have a choice, because at the end of the day, kind of needed money, and it wasn't that bad of a ride. It was just off by a few miles. It didn't really take that much longer, so it wasn't too bad. But I just noticed that off the last couple rides, like even some of the short rides I took, mileage was off by like 2-3 miles. So it's intentionally showing the miles less than what it actually is. And it wasn't like I took a different route. It was none of that. So be mindful, pay attention to all that stuff, because sometimes it might make a difference on whether you're going to take a trip or not. I mean, luckily people tip, that makes up for it, but people shouldn't have to tip to make that trip worth it. That tip should be like, oh, that trip was worth it, but you know what? Now the trip was really worth it because they tipped me. Not, oh man, that trip, I should have took that, and then they tipped me. Okay, well now it was worth it. Now, those people shouldn't have to pay to make it worth it. Uber should have paid up front to make it worth it, or at least reasonable. I mean, at the end of the day, I honestly think they should just do a set rate per mile, and so everybody's on the same page. We know we're going to get paid. People know what they're going to pay, unless there's like a surge because there's an event or whatever. I think that's the most reasonable thing, where everybody wins. But at the end of the day, it's not my company. Not much I could do about it. So all I'm going to do is keep breaking it down, and I'm going to keep showing you guys what areas around the state are better, and do whatever else I can do to try to help everybody else out. But stop worried about them. They're obviously not going to change. They're going to try to get slicker. So we got to pay attention, and that's what I'm here for. I'm going to pay attention, and I'm going to break it down for you guys. But enough of that whole blah, blah, blah. Sometimes I go off on a tangent, but sometimes it's kind of important. Sometimes maybe it's not. That's up for you to decide. But at the end of the day, I'm all the way back down there in Miami. I wasn't really wanting to go, but I needed money, so sometimes you might have to go in the direction you got to go, because I don't know if I would have been busy to make that $60. At least now I made $60. Now I just got to work my way back up and make some money. I could do it. Definitely can be done, because it is a Saturday, so definitely can be done. Whether it's going to do it or not, or how much I'm going to make, well, that's the other question, but we're about to find out. But yeah, why I did take that trip too is you got to think, what I've made already off of 3 trips is all I made last night. I think I made a little bit more, but it wasn't much. I'm at like $82. Yesterday, I think I made almost 100. So that goes to show you, sometimes those big trips make a huge difference. Now, I'm not saying a big trip where you're driving 300 miles, but you're making 150 bucks. That's, you're going to drive 700 miles because you got to come back for 150 bucks. That's not worth it. I drove $1 a mile. I can work my way back up. I can make money. I've drove into a busy area. It's just not an area I was really looking forward to try, or really thinking about even coming down to. But you know, at the end of the day, it's whatever. At least I made what I made yesterday already. Now I could be picky or whatever and still make money. I'm kind of ahead now. Hopefully I'll get a good Premier ride working my way back up. Never know. Never know. Hopefully I get lucky. Hopefully I get that unicorn. Hey, you never know. I might even get one all the way up to like Orlando or something. I'll take it. Premier ride, I'll do it. As long as you're paying me good enough. If it's worth it, I'll do it. So I'm going right here to Brickell. You can see all those nice little apartments, but right here, right there is where I'm at. I got Lyft on because I got the premium rides. Black I ain't gonna get, but extra comfort or XL, I'll take it. Like I had $30 Lyft XL ride yesterday, so I got that one on. And then I got Uber Premier, XL, Comfort, and Premier Hourly. I'm gonna go through Brickell and I'm gonna see if I can't pull any Premier rides. But since I'm already down here, it can't hurt to try it out again. I mean, it's a different day, different time. Maybe I sneak in there and grab some rides. I don't know. I mean, I really ain't got nothing to lose. I got to drive through this area anyway, so might as well drive through with it on. See if I can't snag me some rides, make some money. Worst comes to worst, work up towards Fort Lauderdale again and snag some rides up there. I can always take some regular Uber to try to get up that way, you know, kind of, so I'm not going back empty. But I mean, sometimes it's kind of hard. I mean, like people say, you know, it's not quite season yet, but there's a lot of competition. And I mean, the weather's nice. It's Saturday. I don't really figure these people either by now they're probably up. They stayed up all night. Well, that's 5 o'clock, so they should be up and ready to go to do whatever. Maybe need a ride. So here, I don't know if people can walk, play. I don't really know. But I'm here. If they need a ride, they can order one. And yeah, I'm going to take it as long as it's paying good. But we'll see. Hopefully I get some Premier rides. That's what I'm hoping. So let's get another good view of all these buildings. Welcome to Brickell. Brickell Business District. I didn't know Brickell was a business district, but I guess you learn something new every day, right? Still ain't getting no rides, man. I don't know if and the crazy thing is I'm actually like, my city that Uber has me like under or whatever I switched to was Miami, and I ain't getting no rides. That's what's even crazier. I get them everywhere else but the city that I'm like registered in, which I switched to Miami. But you got the Marriott, got all these buildings, it's crazy. Well, give you guys a good view. Just so you know, I'm trying to work on how I'm formatting all these episodes when we go to different cities. You know, this is still a test, still kind of work it out. But before I get to Atlanta, I'm going to have like a set format to where it actually will be a lot better than what I've been doing. Plus, I'm going to be in each city a lot longer, so it gives me more time to do B-roll, different stuff, which, if you know what that is, then got a little bit of idea how to make content. But that's some nice buildings right there. Look at all of them. So it's hard to do stuff like this though when I see cool stuff, when I have people in the car. That's why when I'm waiting for a ride, I try to give you guys a good view of what I can. And sometimes like I go by something cool, but I got people in the car, can't pull the thing out and say, hey, excuse me for a second. Hey guys, look at this. You know, it just don't work like that. But we'll see. Hopefully I'll get a ride, man. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you except for some reason I'm just not getting Premier. Because I've got them in Boca, Stuart, Tampa. I did get one from the airport, but I mean, I've got them everywhere. It's just they're, I don't know. Nice little restaurants over there. Wow, that guy must have got some type of, I don't know what that is, but that's cool. We got all these little buildings and stuff. Well, enough of that. Let's see if I can get it. Every day you see a purple Lamborghini. Wow. I had to put that in there. So I had to cancel the Lyft ride because I pulled into that to the building. I forget, Brickell Towers or something, whatever it is. I pull in there. I thought I seen a guy. He's on his phone. Wasn't him. So I go around, and it gets like to where it can't tell me where I'm at or where they're at. So I drive all the way through. I don't see nobody. I can't figure out where they're at and where I'm at. So I just canceled the ride. Like, it's frustrating going into a building like that, and then people don't pay attention. And then the GPS glitches, and I don't know where to go. So what am I going to do? So I just left. I said, screw it. I don't know where they're at. I don't even know if I'm in the right spot or what. So sometimes it's so aggravating in a building or apartment complex when you have GPS. So I guess he ain't need a ride that bad. So maybe he did, but somebody else will pick him up, because sometimes people got to understand, like, if I'm coming to get you, try to pay attention, because if it's in a place like that, sometimes the GPS glitches, and it's not like I didn't want to wait, but they were kind of trying to wait me out. I didn't know where I was going. I mean, I don't mind waiting, but sometimes it's such an inconvenience that it's like I just left. Like, it's not like I'm trying to cancel the ride, but there's just nothing I could do. I don't know where you're at. Now we're down here. You see all these buildings. Trying to get over to South Beach. Give it a shot. I don't know what it is about Miami, man, because it's not busy. There's people everywhere. It's just like this is like my home, or whatever you call it, and it's not giving me nothing. It's crazy. It'll give me a bunch of crappy Uber rides, but I don't want them. Didn't drive down there for that. So you got the arches. I don't know what they're supposed to do with it, but it's pretty neat. I just noticed I wasn't paying attention, trying to get on it. So you got Star Island over there, but you got cruise ships. I had to show more stuff, because I'm still waiting for a ride. Like, literally can't get a ride. It's crazy. I don't understand why it's like blocked or something. But you got some of those nice houses over there. You can't really see them though, but big boat. Be nice going on a cruise. I ain't been on a cruise in a while. Only place ever. Well, I went to Alaska, and then I went to Hawaii. But you got all this big boat, you can't even see it now. Well, that must be the cruise, but you got the boats out there. You still can't really see them. You can see them, but you can't. It's a nice little view. Boom. And boom. I just had a comfort ride. Go to hit it, $7. Yeah, I'll take it, whatever, right? I'll request taken. It's like, thank you, Uber. You don't want to give me nothing else in Miami. So I just got another Premier ride, but I'm up here on Sunny Isles, so might be getting some more Premier rides over here. I'm gonna stay up in this area. This area is not bad. There's tons to Bentley and all kinds of like resorts, so definitely a good area. Let me pick this. So let's get Miami Beach at nighttime. Look at that. Bam. Got all that over there. Got all this over here. It's not a bad view. Got all that over there. And then all that. Got street lights in the way. But got a pretty view way over there too. Got all those hotels. Not bad. Miami Beach. I'm at 164. But see, thing is, I'm not getting Premier rides. Like, I'm literally, all that right there is literally XL and Comfort. I don't even think I did a regular Uber ride today. I think it was all been XL and Comfort. Now the Comfort has been paying pretty good. XL's always, actually, to tell you the truth, XL always pays pretty good. So I got another Premier ride. Now this Premier ride was only gonna be like $10, but they had actually put the address as where they were. I picked them up at, so it was like 30 miles away. So I made like 60 something dollars off of them. So look, I'm at like $98 off of that. I'm at like 260. I'm at 270. $270. So I did way better than I did last night. I only got about 3 hours of driving time left, but I think I might still do a few more trips, see if I can't make some more money, because last night wasn't that good. So sometimes you just got to make up for it. But I got to kind of work my way back up, because I'm back in Coral Gables again, and I got a long way to go home, and it's late, and I'm tired, and I just got a tip from somebody. Actually got a few tips. All right, so I'm doing pretty good. I got like 2 XL rides, back to back to back. Then the one people I actually dropped off, I felt bad because I like went on the Miami's a little confusing in the art district or whatever area, and I kind of pulled over to. They pointed to the restaurant, so I kind of pulled over there, and I guess it was like the wrong side or whatever. I don't know. People make mistakes, especially in the wrong area. But I mean, it wasn't a big deal. But I felt like an idiot. I was, but whatever. Now I picked up these people, family, dropped them off, and then now I'm over back here on South Beach. So I've actually been doing better today. I just still haven't gotten yet to get another Premier ride in Miami. I literally got XL, which I'll take XL all day over Comfort. I'm just not getting any Premier rides. So I don't know if it's literally they phased this thing out to where if you're not Uber Black, you don't get Premier. I mean, I take that back. I got one at the airport, but I mean, that's not Miami Beach either, so I don't know, maybe being over here. But I've been in Brickell, I've been downtown, I've gotten nothing. Literally, the only one I got was at the airport. So, honestly, I really don't know. But, oh well, I mean, at least I'm getting something's better than I was the past couple days. I mean, I got XL rides. I mean, $20 XL ride, $9 XL ride. I'm at $123 right now, so that ain't bad. I've done pretty good. $123 today is way better than yesterday, so I ain't complaining. I'll try to make $200. Try to work my way back up towards Fort Lauderdale. I had got another Comfort ride, but I didn't really want it because it wasn't that good, and I had to drop them off and do a bunch of stuff. So I was just like, I'll take a break for a second because I need to get something to drink. Like, this gum, I've been chewing it for like an hour. I need something to drink, but I forget where the gas station's at, but whatever. I got like $1.25 surge though, which I don't know what that really means, but I'm gonna go grab me a energy drink, which I'm trying to figure out. I can't remember where the gas station is because I'm kind of confused of where I'm at. I think it's straight ahead. Yeah, actually it is, because if you go down there, it's like straight ahead. So I don't really want to like go offline because I lose the surge. But to be honest with you, I don't know if the surge really gonna make a difference. $1.25 is not really that big of a surge. So there must be surges or something, because I'm at $150. I keep getting $20 Comfort rides for literally like 3 or 4 miles. So hey, I ain't complaining. They're paying like that for Comfort. I'm gonna keep driving up and down South Beach and make money from Comfort and XL. So I don't know why I wasn't doing it last night, but I ain't complaining. I'm gonna take it. I'm at $150. I'm doing pretty good. So I'm at like 164. I've had quite a few XL and Comfort rides. So I'm actually I've literally probably made almost $80 or $90 in Miami, because I made 60 off that one trip, and I had like a couple XL rides. So I made about almost 80, $90. So I'm doing pretty good. Still got like 6 hours driving time. I'll write it down here. Brickell, I want to say, no, not Brickell, but right there. But you can see all the buildings and stuff. It's all nice. Just took a couple all the way from South Beach over there by Fontainebleau all the way over here. And then I had another ride before them. They were a nice couple. So I've been getting XL and Comfort rides. I have yet to get a Premier ride at all today. But hey, night's still early. Hopefully I get something. So, get out, make sure it's clean.